Good afternoon, guys. I have a quick word for someone. I have other words, but I'll get them out later. This is a quick word, so I'm going to get this one out first. But the Lord wants you to pay attention to your emotions and to not let your emotions get the best of you. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick example as to what the Lord showed me in the spirit. Okay, we have to understand that us being anointed and us being very sensitive spiritually, things are going to be a bit emphasized in our life. Everything's going to be exaggerated, feeling wise, hearing wise, smelling wise, and seeing wise because of our sensitivity and the access many of us have in the spirit. We're able to experience certain things and see certain things more than other people, right? When we get sad, it may be enhanced. When we get angry, it may be enhanced. When we see something and we get frustrated, it may be enhanced. We will get very overstimulated easily because of our sensitivity levels being anointed, okay? The Lord wants you to not let the emotions get the best of you, because that is what the enemy is going to try to use as an entryway, as a legal way to enter, to manipulate you, to frustrate you even more. Resist the devil and he will flee. What the Lord was showing me was somebody was working on something and it was not working out for them. They kept working on it over and over and over again, no matter what. It's like it wasn't taking off, or it just wasn't showing any type of progression, or they couldn't get something right, whether they made a spelling error or a mistake, or they couldn't get it right. And out of frustration and anger, the person threw the item and said, I'm done. I'm not working on it no more. When all they had to do was step back, take a break, go for a walk, go get a cup of tea, go get a cup of coffee, and come back to it. And that's the thing. We don't have to complete and finish things in that moment. If something is very overstimulating and you're noticing that you're getting angry or frustrated with it, it's okay to step away from it for 20 minutes, an hour, and go do something else until you've calmed down. That's emotional intelligence, okay? Never sit there and overstimulate yourself, overwork yourself, and then you're angry, and then before you know it, you're putting all that anger into what you're trying to do, and it's getting worse because you're angry. The perfect analogy of this, let's just say you lost something and you're trying to find it, and this may actually be the situation. Oh my gosh. So let's just say you lost your keys or something. You're trying to find it, but you're in a rush to go somewhere. You're so angry. And you trying to find your keys because you're angry. You're making a mess looking for it. You're breaking stuff. Things are falling apart. You spilt the coffee or tea all over your clothes. And it just feels like you trying to find those keys in the moment of rushing. It's like everything is getting worse. Everything's falling apart around you. And then let's just say the person that's calm, that's not angry, that's just, taking time to really think, reflect, and taking a breather, really calculating their thoughts, and really just, reminding themselves, like, listen, if you're late, you're late, but take your time to find the keys. And they find the key literally within the first 3 minutes, versus the person that's running all over the house looking for the keys. It takes them 20 minutes to find it because all these other things are going on. Because why? Their anger literally opened doors for all these other errors and mistakes to happen because they're angry, right? When you are angry or you are frustrated, take a step back, relax, and take a break, and then go back to it, okay? Because that anger or that frustration is only going to overwork you, frustrate you. It's going to allow so many other errors to take place, okay? The Lord is already taking care of what it is that you are frustrated about. He's already taken care of it. But he wants you to have awareness of your emotions, okay? And not to let it get the best of you. So this is James 1, verse 19 to 20. My beloved brothers and sisters, understand this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. Man's anger does not produce the righteousness of God. Okay, so even though this talks about like listening to others and being slow to anger and being slow to speak, this scripture also references, our actions and how we do things, being patient. Okay, being patient, because if somebody's angry and they are rushing to speak, they're going to say something that they don't mean, right? It's the same concept as if you're angry and you're trying to work on something and do something while you're angry, you're not going to produce righteous fruits working on that because you're angry, because you're frustrated, right? So, and then you may end up doing things that you don't normally do. So it's always best to take a step back, to breathe, and to relax and understand that God already has things covered, okay? I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.